Hello everyone, I'm Saren,
And I'm Michael.
and today we are going to be listening to Time to Go off of Saga's third album, Silent Night, as you can see up there. The directions are flipped.
There it is.
This has been a lot of fun so far. Last two tracks were Don't Be Late and What's It Gonna Be. What's It Gonna Be was really, really good. I enjoyed that one thoroughly.
This next one is I believe, our second foray into the world of waltzes.
Ah.
Nice, comfortable 3/4.
Okay, all right.
So sit back, relax, and go with the flow.
Let's do this.
He fancied himself a professional dreamer, never much good at pretending to be something else. Oftentimes he would sit there expressionless, staring at nothing and everything at the same time. Sometimes it is voices, it's that space in his head, you say. Sometimes it is voices, then they just seem to fade away, gone in an instant, without
Wow, this is very different. This is very different, but it still keeps the same vibe. I like this.
We purposely tried to go as classical as
Yeah.
possible.
Because I mean the last two were very like rocky.
Mhm.
And this is
This is our other side. Yeah. You notice the size of, especially in the chorus right there, when Steve hits the snare, it's just beautiful. Dun, 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 bah!
yeah.
This is big
I did want to say the snare has gotten a lot. The snare has been getting
It's a bit
progressively
wider. It's still a
wider.
really tight.
Still a
sound.
really tight snare.
It's the nature
Not-
of the snare that you
but it's nowhere near as tight as the first
the very
album.
first is like
You're just hearing the.
you're in a tiny room about this big.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this sounds great.
face. 1 minute's with us, next minute miles away. This time Vienna, next time Calais. The further the better, with little or no delay. Sometimes it is voices, it's that space in his head, you say. Sometimes it is voices, then they just seem to fade away.
Release the hounds.
I'm excited. Oh.
One day he took it, lit out to
Oh, I want that to keep going so bad.
standing right where you are.
These sounds are almost circusy. Circus
a little
sounding.
bit, yeah,
A little bit,
It's
like-
very playful.
It's
isn't it?
very, very, very
And I remember,
playful.
especially in the section before that, in the instrumental section, going out of our way to find with the synths, like emulate flutes and
Yes.
and piccolos and
Yeah.
like orchestral sounds, orchestral
Yeah, exactly.
instruments.
Yeah.
because we didn't have an orchestra in the studio or access to such. But that's how we wanted it to sound. We looked at this as a classical piece, basically.
Yes.
And the fact that it was also 3/4, but we went out of our way to do that. But then you're right; it comes back to the versatile. You always want to hear a calliope in there.
Yeah, no, I like
very
it though.
animated.
It's great. I love
It's
when
a very
like
friendly thing.
yeah, I love when like rock bands do fun, whimsical stuff like that and incorporate it into
Don't
the
take
sound.
themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Surrounded by strangers and stranger surroundings, staring at nothing and everything at the same time. Sometimes he hears voices, each that's facing his head instead. Sometimes he hears voices, but they just seem to fade away. It's time to go.
That is nice. That is a very nice way to
I've
end
always
that.
loved this song.
Yeah.
It's a really enjoyable song
Yes.
to sing for me
Yeah.
because it's one of those, and you get up there in the high register, and it's just a very comfy place for the voice. It's really cool. The ending, once again, it just wants to fade away on that lonely piano.
Mm-hmm.
We could, I think, at one point we were considering ending it like doodle dun 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 dun, and just pulling the rug out and stopping that way,
Right.
which would also be cool.
That would also be cool.
But it's
I think
just something
this is,
it's like
this-
let's
this
take
is
it back
way
to the
better
piano. Let's
for
take
it,
it
yeah.
back to the piano.
yes.
Yeah.
Just going back really down quite to the piano, especially after how
Massive.
how massive it was getting to bring it back down to that is a really good
makes
stylistic
it
choice.
personal.
I always like when you guys do that.
But waltzes are always a pretty sure.
Yes.
Sure fit.
Yeah.
But everybody likes a waltz. But you're right about the Circus Five. I heard it when we replayed the reverse there. Almost
Yes.
wanted to hear a calliope. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. No, this was really good.
Thank you.
How do I say it? What's this song about? Because it's hard to hear some of the lyrics sometimes.
Someone checking out. Like,
Okay.
Like being, thinking about fantasies, this, that, and they just finally, eventually, they check out.
Oh yeah.
It's time to go. See ya. One day you took it a little too far, woke up standing right where you are,
Oh wow.
surrounded by strangers and stranger surroundings,
Oh,
staring at
wow.
nothing and everything at the same time.
Oh wow.
Checked out.
Okay.
Not in a negative way necessarily,
Right.
but yeah,
Okay.
escapism.
That makes sense. That because yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to hear some of the lyrics.
And you're hearing all the cool music.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
songs
I'm a
gone
little
by.
distracted. Yeah, no, there's a lot going on in a good way, you know. But it doesn't distract from the vocals at all.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Time to go.
This has been a really, really good album so far. We're 3 tracks in, but it keeps getting better. Honestly, in my eyes, everything keeps getting better, and
And it's all about pacing. We start with "Don't Be Late," and
Yes.
then we do it. What's it going to be tonight? And then you got your waltz, and
Yeah.
now coming up next episode,
compromise.
we've got your rocker.
Oh, really?
Yes, of
So we're
course,
going
of course.
back to
You can't wait too long to get back to the
I
rock
was
stuff.
gonna say because "Don't Be Late" was kind of like
It's a chapter.
It was energetic,
Yeah.
but it was softer. Like it had more of a push and pull. What's it gonna be was more energetic. This slows down a little bit, and then a compromise it kicks back in. I imagine.
Well, you'll see.
I'm very excited.
You'll all see.
You'll all see. Well, thank you guys for watching another episode. I did not expect there to be so many people watching this,
I
but
know,
it is
it's
it
been-
is so cool.
It's very encouraging. Thank
Um,
you all for your
Because this is
support.
something we wanted to do anyways. You
Yep.
know, I barely listened to any of the catalog. Well, now I'm listening to more.
Now you have to.
I'm gonna. I can't really say that soon. After we get through a couple more albums, I won't really be able to say I haven't heard much Saga.
Right.
I've heard 2 full albums now.
Yeah, but
There,
we're
there's
still
20
just,
more.
We're still just clawing.
so there's clawing at it, but
Yeah.
I'm getting more and more familiar, and I'm really enjoying it.
I'm glad you're.
Thoroughly.
I'm glad you're.
Um,
I'm having fun too.
Yeah. Well, that's not important.
Cool. All right.
Well,
Well,
thank
thanks
you
for
for-
joining us again. If
Absolutely.
you like what you see and hear, comment, like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah. Look at you being internet savvy.
I know.
Yeah. Like he said, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all in the next episode. Compromise.
See you soon.
See ya.